Can I ask you to take your seats, please? Hine matov, how good it is that we sit here, dwell here together.
Hine matov u'manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov u'manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov, ya la 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 la.
Join in if you know.
Hine matov, la 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 la. Hine matov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov, ya la 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 la. Hine matov, ya la 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 la. Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shalom. Shabbat, Shalom. Shabbat, Shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shalom. Shabbat, Shalom. Shabbat, Shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shalom. Shabbat, Shalom. Shabbat, Shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shalom. Shabbat, Shalom. Shabbat, Shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shalom. Shabbat, Shalom. Shabbat, Shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shalom. Shabbat, Shalom. Shabbat, Shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shalom.
Ladies over here, hello. Shh. Girls, hello, hello. Hi, Gigi. We're just moving around some of our younger friends, get them into places they can be more comfortable. Shabbat, sacred time. Many of you are on the bar and bat mitzvah circuit. I've seen you around here since Yom Kippur, so I know that you've been here for a special reason. It's really nice to be able to share together. But to create that sense of Shabbat when you just walk in from a busy day and you're running around, not always easy. We're going to be here just for 1 hour. But I'm going to give you the gift of affirming life and being in touch with your souls. I'm going to ask you to turn off your cell phones. Just not even ignore them. Just turn them off, if you don't mind. Unless you are on call for surgery or something you have to be at, if you have a spouse or a child that's pregnant and they're about to deliver any second right now, if there's some emergency, then you can put it on silent. But how often do you get that blessing of being able to just focus on your souls and the moment you're in and not feeling that vibration or hearing it and going, or I got to post on Instagram, or I got to do something else that's going to share the sanctity of Shabbat. And I promise you, When we finish an hour from now, you'll feel that blessing of being connected to Gavin and Shabbat in the sense of bar mitzvah. We were here just a couple hours ago. What happened? What did I miss? Cell phone went off. Shh. We don't mind you turning them off, but in terms of we hear it, but this is the perfect time. Those moments, you don't want to have it go off in the middle of parents speaking to the bar mitzvah. It looks ugly when you get disinvited to the reception. It's just never a pretty sight. Just we're going to hold the sanctity of this moment. This morning, men and women of bar mitzvah age would have worn the talit. At the mincha, the afternoon service, it is acquired only of those who are coming up and involved with Torah or involved with the service. We're going to work through our afternoon service. Every Shabbat afternoon, we read from the Torah. It enables a bar mitzvah to take place. As important as the Torah family is, Gavin especially, we're not taking out the Torah just for him. Every week we do this. It's when we have our Torah reading, as we did this morning and Monday, Thursday mornings. In your prayer book, you'll be able to follow along in the smaller of the red books. And you're going to be able to open up to the mincha service, to the afternoon service, page 214. Page 214. You'll be able to follow along as Gavin's going to join me up here. As Gavin leads us in the Hebrew, if you know this prayer, actually a psalm, he'd like you to respond, and we're going to make our way through the beginning of the service. Ready?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Ashrei Yoshvei Veitecha, Ojalu Chasela.
Ashream shekacha loho, Ashream shadonai Eloham.
Tehila LeDavid. Aromim Halo HaMelech, Varvachashim Haleolam Vaed.
Lechoyom avarheka, v'halela shimcha leolam va'ed.
Gadol Adonai Humhulo Meod, Veligdula Tonin Cheker.
Dor ledor shabach ma'asecha, ugvorotecha yagidu.
Hadar Kavod Hodecha, Vidivrei Nefotecha Sicha.
Vezuzrotecha yomeru, ugdlatcha asaprena.
Zecherav Tuvacha Yobiu, Vetsid Karteracha Yaranenu.
Chadnun barachum Adonai, erkapaim ugdal hasen.
Tov Adonai Lakol, Verachamav Al Kol Ma'asav.
Yodu Adonai kol ma'asecha, v'chasidecha yevarchucha.
Kevon Machutecha Yomeru, Ugratecha Yadaberu.
Lehodi livnei hadam grotaha, v'chvod adar malchuto.
Machutecha Malchut Kol Olamim, Umem Shotecha Bechol Dor Vador.
Tzomech Adonai lechol hanoflim, v'zokef lechol hakfufim.
Enecho Elecha Yaase Beru, Ve'atano Ten Lechem Et Ochlam Bito.
Boteach et yadecha, u'masbi lechol chai ratzon.
Tzadik Adonai Bechol Darachav, Vechasid Bechol Ma'asav.
Karov Adonai lechol korahav, lechol asher kerhu ve'emet.
Reitzon Yereav Yaase, Ve'et Shavatam Yishma V'Yoshiem.
Shomer Adonai kol ha'evaha, ve'kol ha'shayim yashmi.
Tehila Adonai Yadaber Pi, Vivarach Kol Basar Shem Kosho Leolam Vaed.
Va'anachnu nevarech ya, me'atam v'ad olam. Hallelujah. Page 217, Chatzi Kaddish.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה.
אמן.
ועלמא דברה חירותי וימליך מלכותי. בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל. בעגלה בעגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו אמן. יש מרבה מאורה לעולם ולעולמי עולמיה יתברך. יתברך וישתבח ויתבר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה
ברכו
לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה
תושמחתה ונחמתה דמירן בעלמה
ואמרו
Going to prepare to take the Torah from the ark. Jonathan Perlman, you're going to help carry the Torah around for us if you'll make your way up on the bima. And as well, those of you opening the ark, Ari and Spencer Perlman, Lynn Bernstein, and Jennifer Wolinitz, if you will join us up on the bima. We're on page 218. Page 218.
ואני תפילתי לך אדוני את רצון אלוהים ברוב חסדך ענני באמת אישך.
As the ark is open, we rise together.
ויהי בנשוא הארון ויאמר משה קומה אדוני ויפוצו אויביך וינוסו משנאיך מפניך כי מציון תצא תורה כי מציון תצא תורה ודבר אדוני מירושלים ברוך שנתן תורה תורה ברוך שנתן תורה תורה לעמו ישראל בקדושתו גדלו לאדוני איתי ונרממה שמו יחדיו לך אדוני הגדולה והגבור והתפארת והנצח וההוד כי פה בשמיים ובארץ כי פה בשמיים ובארץ לך אדוני הממלכה במתנשא לכל ראש רממו רממו אדוני אלוהינו והשתחוו והשתחוו לאדון רגליו קדוש רממו רממו אדוני
אלוהינו השתחוו
להקדושו להקדושו כי קדוש אדוני אלוהינו רממו אדוני והשתחוו
Come by here, we'll come around.
להקדושו רממו אדוני אלוהינו והשתחוו להקדושו כי קדוש אדוני אלוהינו רוממו כי קדוש אדוני אלוהינו רוממו רוממו אדוני אלוהינו והשתחוו להר קודשו רוממו אדוני אלוהינו והשתחוו להר קודשו כי קדוש אדוני אלוהינו רוממו כי קדוש אדוני אלוהינו רוממו רוממו אדוני אלוהינו והשתחוו להר קודשו רוממו אדוני אלוהינו והשתחוו להר קודשו.
You may be seated. Transitioning the Torah service. You can put away the prayer book for a little bit instead. You want to take out the larger red book, the Chumash that you have in front of you or from the front row. They're behind you, they'll share with you. We're going to begin the Torah reading if you'll turn to page 630. Page 630. We're starting the portion of Shmini. We have some Hebrew speakers here. What does Shmini mean? Eighth, by the way. Shmona means eight. Shmini, eighth. The eighth day, they're dedicating the sacrificial system. They're dedicating Aaron and his sons to be the priests. So parents, let me ask you a question. Parents that are here, you have kids. Do your kids know what you're really like when they're not around you? Do they really know what you're like completely? I mean, I think it takes a lot in terms of, and by the way, if you're an adult child with older parents even, right? Do we really know what our parents are like when we're not around? Right? Because you're always, when you're there with your children, aren't you always in the relationship of being the child? And they're always in the relationship of being the parent. They really know what parents are like when we're not around? And by the way, parents, do you know what your children are really like when you're not around? How many of you think you know what your children are like when you're not around? That you really know? Raise your hand. Whoa, very few hands. Do you have older children back there? Yeah, there you go. You've got older children. It's true, because, by the way, children often will want us to perceive them in a certain way, just as parents will want to be perceived in a certain way. Isn't that true? As a parent, as a child. And guys, I won't ask you, how many of you think you have your parents fooled? I won't do that to you. Right? That's the question you want to ask, right? How many of you think you have your parents fooled? That's what you would love to know. But here's what our portion talks about. It talks about what happens when you don't know people so well. And so Aaron, who is going to be the high priest, is being initiated. He has 4 sons, 2 of them Nadav and Avihu. And they're we've just offered up sacrifices, and they walk up and they offer what looks to be the same type of sacrifice, and then boom! They are smote dead by God. Just dead. Not just dead, by the way, crispy fried dead. The question is, the rabbis ask, what did they do wrong? The rabbis imagine all kinds of things. In fact, one suggestion is that they were drunk, and that they came to the altar in a drunk state. And others said that they were just so haughty, actually, and so proud and of their self-importance that they actually didn't think that anybody else was good enough for them. Whether it was to date or to hang out with people, like they had a whole sense of haughtiness. And so when they die, though, Aaron, the father, in a very powerful verse, and many explanations have been given for understanding it, says, Vayidom Aharon, and Aaron was silent. The rabbis argue about why was he silent? Because he was in such pain. He didn't know how to understand it. One way I want to share sometimes is that maybe he just felt like, I guess I didn't know my boys. I didn't know what they were capable of. Somehow, I just didn't have a sense of who they were. And what happens when we don't get to know people? We don't have a sense of who they are and help mold them and help generate a sense of life and their potential. 2 people whose potential was cut short. Whenever I read the Torah, it's amazing. Powerful messages. It's not a book that's just speaking from, more than 2,000 years ago. It speaks to us today. And we're going to celebrate a bar mitzvah of Gavin. Get up here, Gavin. I want you up here. Lior, Vakasha, come on up here. Your parents are going to speak to you. You know this part. Right? They're going to speak. They're going to share with you some of their thoughts. Your mom is waiting to get through this very quickly. I know that. Right? We know her we both know her well. Here, you're going to look at him. You speaking to her? I just stand there if you don't mind. You're on the other side. I want you to look at him. Just right there, look at him. And you, I always tell every bar about this up here. This is the moment, right? You don't talk back. You don't interrupt. This is a moment in which you just listen to the pearls of wisdom that come from your parents. Are you ready?
Yeah. So
Okay.
like everything else, we're going to do this together. So we're going to both speak to you at the same time.
We are so happy to be here today. We are so happy to be here today. It's one of those moments where you pause and look in awe around at the beauty of life. Gavin, we cannot feel more grateful of the support of family, friends, and community that surrounds us today.
Words cannot express how proud we are of you today and always. Thank you, Gavin, for making us parents. We will never forget the moment we first laid eyes on you and the innate bonds that we felt the day that you were born and continue to feel to this day. You are our little miracle baby, and we became complete when you were born. Looking back at the various videos and pictures of you growing up over the last 13 years, you have definitely changed us for the better.
This has been an amazing year to watch you grow. We saw you set a challenging goal for yourself, work extremely hard to accomplish that goal. We saw you experience great joy in the process of studying, thinking, feeling, discussing, and writing about Judaism. You have a real love for Judaism, and we promise to do whatever we can to nurture and support that love.
During the course of your bar mitzvah studies, you have learned about the transition from childhood to adulthood. You studied the importance of being responsible for your actions, for recognizing that as an adult, you will have certain obligations to your society, to your community, to your family and friends. And while you don't exactly understand it yet, the future you are inheriting is a complex one. The challenges your generations will face will sometimes seem insurmountable, but Mom and I have no doubt that you will contribute towards the improvement of the lives of others in a meaningful and impactful way.
We admire your passion for all things. What we truly admire about you is that you live your life in the present moment with a look to the future. You're a creative thinker with a great imagination. You are also strong-willed who enjoys a good debate, and boy, do you love to have fun. We love that you think outside the box, you aren't afraid to be your own person, and you definitely won't let anyone persuade you to do something you don't want to do.
Our advice to you is to commit. Commit to becoming the person you want to be. Commit to tending to your spiritual life, to developing your Jewish identity, to making your life a life of meaning. Stay committed to your spiritual growth is not easy, but it means engaging every day and using the gift of life to its fullest potential. And the most profound thing is your commitment that you can make a mistake and get through it.
We are learning to allow you to take the lead of your journey, but remember that we will be there to guide you when you hit some bumpy patches and get stuck. We love you.
We love you.
Right, you're going to hand him, Leah, if you will, the talit. Right, you're going to take it, symbol of receiving this from your parents. They received it from the generation before. I'm going to have you recite the blessing. Go ahead.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kichanu b'mitotav v'tivanu lahitataf patzitzit.
Amen.
Keep putting the show on.
Rabbi, taken down, news at 10. Page 630. All right, so you're going to recite the blessing, tell you what to hear, if you will. Up there at the top. Take the top.
ותגלה ותראה מלכותו עלינו בזמן קרוב, ויכון פליטתנו פליטת עמו בית ישראל, לכן חסד ורחמים ורצון ונאמר, אמן. Yakohavu Godel Eloheinu Tnu Chavod LaTorah Ya'amdu Lior Ben Chaim VeEsther VeLeah Bat Asriel Urivka Rishon Baruch Shenatan Torah Li'amo Yisrael Bikadushato
ואתם מדביקים עליי לכם hayim kulchem hayom. All right. Do it one more time. Take the lead. Show where it is. Where you're going to start. With the pointer with your yod. Okay, good. You'll start the blessing. Go ahead.
Baruch et Adonai Hamvorach.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach leolam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach leolam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Vayahi bayom hashmini kara Moshe Laron uvanav uziknei Yisrael vayomer Allah Haron kaslecha egel ben bakar lechatat vayole olah temimim vehakrev lifnei Adonai ve'el bnei Yisrael tedaber lemor Kehu serizim lechatat ve'egel v'chevesh b'nei shana temimim le'olah ve'shor va'ayil lishlamim lizboach lifnei Adonai u'micha belulav v'shamen ki hayom Adonai nira aleichem vayikhu et asher tziva Moshe al Pnei Ohel Moed, Vayikrevu kol ha'edah, Vayamdu lifnei Adonai, Vayomer Moshe, Zeh hadavar, asher tziva Adonai ta'asu, Vayira aleichem kevod Adonai.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet v'chayei olam nata betochenu Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Just a technical issue. We're all good. Shh. I'd like to invite the grandfathers up, please, as we call you forward.
Ya'amdu Asriel Ben Gabriel B'Shoshana V'Chaim Ben Shaul V'Regina Sheni.
Okay? Yes, okay. And in practice. Baruch Hu es Adonai Hamvorach.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher b'char banu mikol ha'amim v'na'asan lanu es Torato. Baruch atah Adonai nosein haTorah.
Amen. Amen. Vayomer Moshe al Haron kerav al hamizbeach va'aseh et hatatecha ve'et olatecha ve'chaper badcha uvad ha'am va'aseh et korban ha'am ve'chaper ba'adam ka'asher tziva Adonai vayikri vug Aharon al hamizbeach vayishchat et egel hakatat asher lo vayakrivu b'nei Aharon et hadam elav vayitbol etzba'o b'adam vayiten al karnot hamizbeach ve'et hadam yatzak al yasod hamizbeach ve'et hachel ve'et hakelayot ve'et hayoter et min hakaved min hachatat hiktir hamizbecha ka'asher tziva Adonai et Moshe.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר נתן לנו את תורת אמת וחיי עולם נטע בתוכנו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
Amen.
הבחור הבר מצווה יעמוד גבריאל בן ליאור ולאה שלישי חזק
Now it's just for you.
Yeah.
Calling you up. Knowing you, that would be great if every time you walked into a room, you had the chazan there to announce you. You'd love that, wouldn't you?
Oh, yeah, it'd be great.
Yeah. You're going to share with us some of your thoughts on today's portion and what it means to you as a bar mitzvah, slowly, loudly, and clearly, right? Just as it says up there.
Oh, yeah.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Thank you all for being here today. I've worked very hard this past year to prepare for my bar mitzvah. And I'm so happy you could all be here to share it with me. The Torah contains many meaningful and fascinating stories. My Torah portion is no exception. I've been chanting it to you in Hebrew, which may be difficult for some of you to understand. So let me tell you a little about what I've learned. My portion is Shmini, meaning on the 8th day. It begins with Moses, his brother Aaron, and Aaron's sons following God's orders to prepare offerings of sacrifice to atone for the people's sins. Shmini is a story about reacting to personal tragedy. It's about taking challenges we're confronted with and turning them into something positive. What could be more painful than the loss of a child? In times of such terrible tragedy, it is almost impossible for a parent not to cry out in grief or to scream with pain. In this Torah portion, we are told that when Aaron witnessed the violent death of his two sons, Aaron was silent. How deeply he must have been hurt, but nonetheless, he remained totally silent. He showed no reaction whatsoever. How can this be? How could he suppress his cries of anguish? There was nothing anyone could do. Aaron's sons were already dead. Aaron was rewarded by God for his silence. In life, we are confronted with challenges, hopefully not as tragic as Aaron's challenges. As we go through these challenges, we have a choice. Do we give up, or do we take the challenges and rise above it? If we are lucky to get through these challenges, we can use it as personal growth. In this Torah portion, Aaron was able to rise above his personal tragedy. Shmini is also a story of silence and the importance of silence. We live in a world of speech, of chattering, of talking, and noise. In this story, it teaches us that silence is very special. There aren't that many moments of silence that we have in our lives. We are always inundated with noise, and sometimes very mindless noise. In this parsha, it is teaching us that silence is very powerful. And last, Shmini is also a story of the unexplainable, and how sometimes in life we are confronted with the incomprehensible. In this parsha, it's hard to understand why God would have taken the lives of two boys. Sometimes in life, there are also things that are unjust and unfair that we don't understand. Why are there people in this world that are hungry and homeless? Why do people live a life of hate and prejudice? These are things that I don't understand, as Aaron couldn't understand why God would kill his children. This has been a long journey, and I never could have made it alone. First, I want to thank Hazan Stein, Hazan Mimi, Rabbi Goldstein, and Rabbi Vogel for all your support and assistance through the bar mitzvah process. I would also like to thank my sisters, Ellen and Ava, for being my #1 cheerleaders and only wanting the best for me. Last but not least, I want to thank my mom and dad for helping me stay on track, reminding me to practice, and encouraging me every step of the way. I love you guys. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. We're going to be handing out, for some of you, some candy. Ellen and Ava are going to do that now. We're going to be throwing up in a moment, not going to be throwing up, you're going to throw it forward, gently and lovingly. Children 7 and under, the youngest ones are allowed to come up. Only 7 and under can come up and to get the candy.
What'd I do?
Wait. I don't understand what happened. You're going to wait. If you're 700, you're just going to wait where you are. And when we throw the candy, you'll be able to come up. Okay? Stay where you are as we continue with the next Aliyah. Please. A little bit higher, I think. How does it start? Torah has no vowels and no verse numbers. How's it starting, guys? We're going to look through, and we're right there. Right? Is that it? There we go. That's it?
No, that's the beginning of one of them.
That's right here.
That's right, yeah.
No, it's not that. Yeah. Baruch hu atah Adonai hamvara.
Baruch Adonai hamvarach le'olam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai hamvara le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim. V'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten ha'torah.
Amen.
Kiss now. Ve'eta basar ve'eta or saraf ba'esh michus lemachaneh va'ishcha et ha'olah va'yamsiu b'nei aharon elam et hadam va'yizrekehu al hamizbeach saviv ve'ha'olah Himsiu elav linhatecha v'tarosh v'yakter al hamizbeach v'yarchatzet hakerev v'etakerain v'yakter al ha'olah hamizbecha v'yakrev et korban ha'am v'yikach et seir hachatat asher le'am v'yishchatehu Vayakatehu karishon, vayakrev et ha'olah, vayaaseha kamishbat. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torat emet, V'hayei olam nata batochenu, Baruch atah Adonai, noten ha'torah.
Amen.
Simen tov, mazel tov, mazel tov, simen tov, mazel tov, mazel tov, simen tov, mazel tov, mazel tov, simen tov. Yehelanu.
Youngest ones can come up.
Yehelanu, Yehelanu, Ulecha Yisrael. Yehelanu, Yehelanu, Ulecha Yisrael. David Melech Yisrael, Chai v'kayam. David Melech Yisrael, Chai v'kayam. Simen tov, mazel tov, simen tov, mazel tov, simen tov, mazel tov, simen tov, Yehelanu.
Gavin. Remember, I told you when we met that there's going to be a moment in the service when I was going to speak to you and try and say something nice about you. This is that moment. And you said I may have to think long and hard, but it really wasn't hard. I know what a great love of Camp Ramah you have. I know how much it's been influencing your life in terms of love of Judaism, the friends that you have. You know, your family, this is a very important moment. A great history here. We had a mixture of grandparents, grandfathers. We had Ashkenazi and Sephardi. Very different backgrounds. So you have a great connection to Israel, family. They're native speakers of Hebrew. אני רוצה שתמיד תזכור, okay? על הרקע. That you should always remember your background, and that you should always have a love of family, right? Sense of community. That's what this moment is about. Lior and Leah, you felt it, didn't you? And when you're up here, you can't anticipate that moment of, it is, and we talked in preparation, the moment which you only dreamed and thought about, the child coming to the Torah, and would they be connected to Judaism or not? Would they be connected to community? And all those things you wonder about as they grow up, all happens in a moment right here. And I love the words that you shared, each of us a slightly different understanding and interpretation of the Vayidom Aharon, that Aaron was silent. And that's what we talk about this. What we love about our tradition is so many different ways of looking at it. And I love what you talk about in terms of being able to have moments of silence. Is it hard sometimes when somebody says something to you not to respond? Always. I was hoping, because I know you well. But isn't it so important to learn when not to respond? Right? When to just hold back and know that no response here is going to be a good response, and you know it, and yet you say it anyway. I hope you're going to know, and here's really the blessing, and I'll give you a fuller Hebrew blessing, but the blessing to know when to speak out, when to shout for injustice, when to speak out on behalf of those who are in need, and other times, when to be silent. When to know that you just have to sit with yourself and to be able to understand that sometimes you just have to hear the world and hear other people without responding. The blessing I'm going to share with you, blessing has been given for thousands of years to our people, right, from one generation to another. Yevarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha, Yeronai panav elecha v'yichunecha, Yisar Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. Gavin Sur, may God bless you and keep you. May God's presence always shine upon you. May you bring God into this world through your good actions towards people, making a difference. May you help bring peace to this world, and we all say, Amen. We're going to at this time call forward Michael and Scott, who are going to be our Hagbah and Glila, and we're going to rise together at this time, please.
Yamod Hamagmiya, Yamod Hagolel.
Here, move over here. Who's lifting? Have you done this before?
Vezot HaTorah Asher Sam Moshe Lifnei Bnei Yisrael Al Pi Adonai B'yad Moshe. Torah, 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 Tziva lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 Tziva lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 Tziva lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 Tziva lanu Moshe. Morasha Kehilat Yaakov, Morasha Kehilat Yaakov, Morasha Kehilat Yaakov, Torah Tziva lanu Moshe.
We're going to remain standing as we are going to return the Torah to the Ark. Ellie and Ava, and Sarah and Maya, you're going to join us up and open up the Ark, please.
Al shlosha divarim, al shlosha divarim, al shlosha divarim, ha'olam omed, al shlosha divarim, al shlosha divarim, al shlosha devarim, ha'olam omed. Al ha'torah ve'al ha'avodah ve'al gemilut chasadim. Al ha'torah ve'al ha'avodah ve'al gemilut chasadim. Al shlosha devarim, al shlosha devarim, על שלושה דברים העולם עומד. על התורה ועל העבודה ועל גמילות חסדים. על התורה ועל העבודה ועל גמילות חסדים. עץ חיים היא למחזיקים בה ותומכיה מאושר דרכיה דרכי נועם בכל נתיבותיה שלום. השיבנו אדוני אליך ונשובה, חדש ימינו כקדם.
Those are going to go down that way, please. You may be seated. My pleasure to call forward Julie Devine, if you would please, to make some presentations, some gifts to our bar mitzvah. The occasion was bar mitzvah.
Mazel tov, Gavin. Mazel tov to you and your family. A few things I want to give you today. First of all, we have a book called Israel Matters, and we hope that you will read this and learn more about our homeland. We have a mitzvah certificate, and right there, the gold seal that says you completed your Tikkun Olam, repairing the world. Good job. And what else do I have for you here? On behalf of Women of Aliyah Men's Club, we have a Kiddush cup so that when you grow up and you say the blessings at home for Shabbat, that you'll always remember this special day at Temple Aliyah. Mazel tov to you. It's been a pleasure to be here with you. Thank you.
Gavin. We're back in the Siddur, back in our prayer book, page 222. Page 222, the Chatzi Kaddish.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, בעמד יפרח חירותי וימליך מלכותי, וחייכון וביום וכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו אמן. יהי שמרה במבורך לעלם לעלמי עלמיה יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה ברכו לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחת בנחמתה דאמירן ועלמה ואמרו אמן.
We rise together, please. Page 223. The important prayer of ours, the Amidah. Gavin's going to lead us. If you know the prayer, we ask, can you please join along with us in the sense of sanctity, the moment, relationship with God, the Amidah. We begin together.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu ve'Elohei avoteinu Elohei Avraham Elohei Yitzhak ve'Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel Elohei Leah Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor V'Hanora El Elyon Gomel Hasadim Tovim Ve'Koneh HaKol Ve'Zocher Hasdei Avot U'Mevi Goel Ibnei B'neihem Leman Shemo Be'ahava Melech Ozer U'Foked U'Moshiach U'Magen
Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham ufokei Sarah.
אתה
גיבור לעולם Adonai,
מחיי מתים אתה, רב להושיע, משיב הרוח ומוריד הגשם,
מכלכל חיים בחסד, בחיי מתים ברחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר, מי כמוך בעל גבורות, ומדום מלך, מלך ממית ומחיה, ומצמיח ישועה,
ונאמת לחיות מתים, ברוך אתה אדוני, מחיי המתים.
נקדש שם שמך בעולם כשם שמקדישים אותו בשמי מרום, ככתוב על יד נביאך, וכרזה אל זה ויאמר.
קדוש, 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 אדוני צבאות, מלוך על הארץ כבודו.
קדוש, 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 אדוני צבאות, מלוך הארץ כבודו, ליומתם ברוך יאמרו.
ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומו.
ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומו, ובדרי קודשך כתוב לאמור.
ימלוך אדוני לעולם, אלוהי ציון, לדור ודור, הללויה.
ימלוך אדוני לעולם, אלוהי ציון לדור ודור, הללויה. לדור ודור נגיד גודלך, ולנצח נצחים קדושתך נקדיש, ושבחך אלוהינו מפינו לא ימוש לעולם ועד, כי המלך גדול וקדוש אתה, ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש.
Amidah, continue silently, please Hebrew or English, or if you prefer, the private prayers and meditations of your heart.
עושה שלום במרמה,
הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל.
ואמרו,
Join along.
ואמרו,
Amen. That's it. יעשה שלום,
יעשה שלום,
שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. Page 230, we continue the Kaddish Shalom.
יתגדל ויגדל שמי רבה,
אמן.
ויאמרי בחירותי, וימליך מלכותי וחייכון, ויאמכון וחיי לכל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב יאמרו אמן. יהי שמי רב המבורך, לעולם ולעולם. V'tach v't'ar v't'ram v'naseh v't'adar v't'alev v't'lol shemei dekudasha.
Brechu.
Brechu le'ela min kol berchata v'shirata t'shbechata v'nechemata d'amiran ba'alma v'yimeru.
Amen.
Titkabel tzloton v'utahon d'chol beit Yisrael kadom v'shemaya v'yimeru.
Amen.
Yehei shalom araba min shemaya v'chaim v'leim v'kol Yisrael v'yimeru.
Amen.
Oseh shalom v'imravav hu yaseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'yimeru.
Amen. We rise together, page 231 for Aleinu. As Gavin will lead us, we join together.
Aleinu eshabeach ladon hakol laten gedula leoseh breshit shelo asanu kegoye haratzot velo samanu k'mishpachot ha'adama shelo sam chalkeinu kahem v'gohor aleinu kehol hamonam
Anachnu koreim
umishtachavim
umodim
Livnei melech malchei hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu shehu noteh shamayim veyosed haaretz umoshav yekaro bashamayim imahar ushrinatuzo bigavhen meheromi hu Eloheinu emet malkeinu efes ulato kakatu v'torahato v'yadata hayom v'hashevota ele ba'avecha Hi Adonai hu ha'Elohim Bashamayim mimaha ve'al ha'aretz mitachat ein od Kakatuv b'toratecha Adonai yimlo le'olam va'ed v'ne'emar v'haya Adonai le'melech kol ha'aretz bayom hahu yeh Adonai echad u'shemo
You may be seated. Our prayer services we're almost done. Shh. Gentlemen, please. Thank you. The moment of reflection and memory, the moment in which we recall those who've gone before us, those whose memories have made us who we are and continue to inspire us each and every day. And so the Mourner's Kaddish on page 232. Page 232, if there's anybody who has need or desire to recite the words of the Kaddish, I invite you to rise at this time. You can join with me as I recite these words. Page 232. Yit Gadal, Yit Kadash, Shemei Rabbah. Amen. Yalma divrach derutei v'yamlich malchutei v'chayechon v'yamechon v'chayei dechol beit Yisrael v'galav v'zman kariv v'meru. Amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mavorach le'olam u'me'omaya. Yiparach, yishtabach, yipa'ar, v'yitromam, v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar, v'yitalev, v'yitalal, shmei dekudesha, b'richu. Elam min kol birchata v'shirata v'ushbechata v'nechamata v'amiran v'alma v'meru. Amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya Hayim Aleinu V'al Kol Yisrael Meru Amen. Oseh Shalom Bimromav Hu Yaseh Shalom Aleinu V'al Kol Yisrael Meru Amen. Gavin, come up here with me. You can leave it there. Feeling better? Yeah. But isn't it amazing, all this work you put in and gone so quickly? The idea is it should always stay with you, this moment. That's what it's all about. I just want you to look around for a moment, all right? And everybody who's here and your family and connected, all right? And Leah and Lior, why don't you come up? Ellie and Ava, if you'll join them. We have Saba and Safta, Grandma, bring out the grandparents up here with us as well. And Safta, Nalakumitan. Thank you. There's a moment of blessing and sanctification, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to ask you all to rise, if you will. Everybody stand. If you love Gavin, you'll be standing. Put your arms around your neighbor. All right? Put your arms around your neighbor. This is what we call a Shechianu moment. A moment that sanctifies time and life and relationships that's joined together, the Shechianu.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehechianu v'kima v'higianu lazman hazeh. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam שהחיינו וכמעט והגיענו לזמן הזה.
Here comes the amen. Let's do it together. Here you go. That's it from your hearts. Amen. Let's do that one more time. Here we go. Mazel tov, Gavin!
Shimon tov, mazel tov, mazel tov, semen tov, demon tov, mazel tov, semen tov, demon tov, mazel tov, semen tov, Yehelanu, 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 Ulecha Yisrael, Yehelanu, Yehelanu, Ulecha Yisrael, David Melech Yisrael, Chai v'kayam, David Melech Yisrael, Chai v'kayam. Simen tov, mazel tov, simen tov, mazel tov, simen tov, mazel tov, simen tov, Yehelanu.